Yo, what's up, fam? Drop a like on this video, man. Make sure, let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. Either way it go, last, this the last of my weekends right here, man. It's been a wonderful preseason. Um, I think it's just, I think it's good, man. Going through the preseason, it helps you, it helps you fine tune, and it helps you, you know, get familiar, with the players and things like that, especially from a fantasy player, a DFS player, whether you play prize picks or you bet, it's always good to know your personnel, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good way to get a refresher, but, at the same time, you have to be responsible when you're doing these things like that and put your research in, go further, further than the information that you get from me and other wonderful YouTubers out there that, help try to help you guys. You know what I'm saying? I do this for free, fun. I don't look for nothing back for anyone. So let me pull up what we can, let me pull up something here. Let's see. I'll go with a side to side view today. Uh, So yeah, we have two games, man. A lot of information, uncertain information that I'm not certain about today, right now. But we're just gonna go over what I know, point out a few picks that I like on Prize Picks and whatever the case may be, and I'm up out of here, man. Can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, drop a like, man. Drop a like. As far as Prize Picks, man, definitely a wonderful site here. You guys, you see my promo code floating down there. You know what I'm saying? They will match your deposit up to $100. They have a wide variety of sports, video games, everything that you might want to dabble in, man. So I'll be touching on it right here. First game on the docket, we got New York Giants at New York Jets here, 38.5 over under in this spot here. Uh, New York Jets are minus 210 favorites in this spot, man. This game is about to start soon. Uh, um, I'm still trying to get word on, starters and things like that for this game here, especially for the New York Giants. It's hard. I'm leaning towards the starters not playing or not playing that much, but I haven't, maybe something's going to come out really, really soon. Something has to really, really come out. So monitor the situation. All right. Now, let's say assuming the starters don't play or they play a little bit of whatever the case may be. Um, I can't even give you a pick in this game. Maybe the under, maybe the Jets, because the Jets are presumably starting supposed to play some of their starters or whatever the case may be with that. And let's just I'll get into some of the picks as far as prize picks go. Um, you know what though? I'll just touch on this Detroit Lions game and Pittsburgh game from a betting standpoint here. We have a 38.5 over under in this spot here, and Pittsburgh favorite Pirates. I mean Pittsburgh Steelers are the favorites. They're minus 6.5 point favorites here. There will be no golf in this one here, so I give the pitcher. I'm saying pitching. I give the quarterback lean towards Pittsburgh Steelers here. There's still a little mini battle going on here between uh, two quarterbacks here. When you look at Mitchell Trubisky and Kenny Pickett, there, these two guys. I don't know exactly what amount of playing time that these guys will be able to get. Will be getting here, but the starters are presumably to play, man. And then you add Rudolph to the mix, who's a veteran quarterback, especially in these preseason situations. I just think the Pittsburgh probably are the better team here. Even if I'm playing betting this game, I'm going with Pittsburgh money line parlays. Run line straights there. So the 6.5. I'll probably lay it. Or wait till a little later on when you get a few more bets out, like some totals and things like that, some line totals or whatever the case may be. That might be the way I'm looking at this one here. It's going to be still as a nothing for me in this situation. Now, as far as prospects it goes here, there's a lot of different, there's a lot of uncertainty going on with some of the players and stuff like that. So I would say, from a Jet standpoint here, I think I just, Joe Flacco slated to make his season debut today, his preseason debut today, and with the starters, the starters are supposed to be playing. I'd imagine Flacco should get more. I don't know how much playing time he's get. Probably up to a quarter or something like that. I can't talk you off the over for him. You know what I'm saying? So, Tyrod Taylor, I'll be looking for more information there. But assuming somebody like Tyrod Taylor and Davis Webb, if they end up getting the whole game, then these passes, these totals are in jeopardy. They definitely can hit the over. I just don't know what the deal is with the starters or whatever the case may be on this Giants team. All right. While we're on the Giants, let's talk about some wide receivers real fast. All right. I mean, you had guys like let's see, David Stills, for instance. If everything still seems the same like it was last week, of course he'll be in play for the 2.5 receptions. I definitely wouldn't mind getting there. I mean, he's had 7 targets last game with 56 yards. He had 5 receptions. We just need to know who's in. Guys like who else is there? Tom Kennedy. I mean, well, not Tom. He's a guy too, but let me see. Who else had a really, really nice game last week for the Giants? Okay, so I forgot who that was. I mean, he went out there and had a monster target game. Yeah. So that was Backman, all right. So he went out there and had 14 targets, and he had 11 receptions on 14 targets. So it's just like we have to see, man, with the Giants, with the Giants situation, we have to see. Richie James, he's another guy, so definitely need to know what's going on here. He only had 2 targets last game. He converted on 1. Previous game he had 3. He had 3 receptions on 5 targets and 44 yards receiving. So I mean, it just is what it is. You guys get some news, you let me know. Anywhere it goes. On the other side, the Jets here. I'm gonna like Garrett Wilson for this 1.5. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna end up going there. Denzel Mims, he requested a trade, and I don't know how that's gonna affect them. He's hit this number in both games, in both games that he in both preseason games. So I can't really talk you off of that. I just don't know what type of target share he will see, because the starters will be out there today. All right, the starters will be out there today. So there you have that. What else? For this Jets, I mean, Lawrence Kager. I mean, I don't know. I'm really looking at Gary Wilson in this instance, though. Rewinding it back, going back to the quarterbacks here. Like I said, Joe Flacco. He's somebody that I think he's in play. Then comes Mike White. Then you got Strevler there. I probably would be looking at Joe Flacco on this side on this side right here. That 90 yards is something that's definitely doable. And like I said, by this being his debut, I just can't put a I might be gambling here with this. All right. With the 90, I might be gambling here. Because it's going to be 3 quarterbacks. It's going to be Flacco, White, and Strevler. I might be gambling here, but it is what it is. Rush yards. I didn't really nail down the rushing yards for this first game here. So I'm not going to really throw anybody out there. Especially anybody from the Jets right now. Uh, the Giants running back situation here. I mean, between Antonio Williams and Corbin, those two guys, just got to see who's playing, man. I'd imagine they trying to limit Saquon. So, I mean, Corbin, his prop is sitting at 31.5. If in the event that you get, somebody like Barkley out, then both of these guys are in play. I ain't gonna lie, Corbin and Antonio Williams. I'll just leave it at that. All right. Let's talk about the next game here. All right. So, I mean, you're gonna have let's see, Mitchell Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, and then you're gonna have Mason Rudolph here. All right. I'd imagine Trubisky might get the start. Pickett might come in next, and then Mason Rudolph might get the ass end of the situation here. The thing about this is we don't know. Tomlin hasn't even made his mind up for the starters here. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Pickett could come in and steal the show. All right, so if I'm picking between any one of these guys, it's going to be probably Trubisky and Pickett here. All right. 63 yards and 90 yards it's not out of realm a possibility for neither one of these guys here. Truth be told, it's not out of realm a possibility for neither one of these guys. And Mason Rudolph, he's a veteran in the system. On the other side, Tim Boyle and David Blau, they should get the full allotment here. All right, so Tim Boyle's going to start. Blau's going to follow him, and I can't talk you off neither one of these games here. I think Pittsburgh is going for the I can't talk you off neither one of these quarterbacks here, but I think Pittsburgh is going for the preseason sweep here, 3-0, and I do give the quarterback lean to this Pittsburgh as far as a betting standpoint. But as far as these numbers here, I mean, I can pull up some numbers from last week or the previous weeks. I mean, these Steelers these Detroit quarterbacks like let's see, who's going to get the start? I think Tim Boyle's getting the start. Yeah, so he's gotten close to this number both weeks. I mean, 99 yards and 111 yards here. And on 12 of 15 and 9 of 16. Keep in mind, Jared Goff did play on the 12th, but he only played probably like 3 or 4 snaps there. All right. David Blau, on the other hand, he's the guy, he's went 16 to 12, 22 on August 20th, and on the 12th he went 18 for 28 for 76 yards and 141 yards. So, it is what it is with this situation, man. Both of these quarterbacks are in play. They'll be playing halves, all right? So it's a pick your poison type of thing there. Now, they are supposed to be playing their starters here, but, I can't really put a pinpoint on how much they're going to play them. So, I'm looking at the receivers here. I mean, because when you look at the running backs here, I know that Najee Harris, with a 20.5 rushing yard, number set right there, he's in play. All right. So, and with the starters, resuming out there to be playing, he's in play. I mean, one run can get you that against this defense. So, a few runs can get you that in this defense. So if I'm going to Najee Harris, only going to be the over here. I don't want to keep, going on and on and on and on, but I just want to get to a spot where I like. All right. And, these receivers for Pittsburgh, if you're going to see both quarterbacks out there, I don't know how much these receivers are going to play, but I think they should play a decent amount here. You're going to have, Deontay Johnson definitely in play for them two receptions. And then you got George Pickens definitely in play. And then you got Chase Claypool, who's going to be playing the outside and the slot this year. So here's a play that I probably like as well at the 1.5. I mean, 1.5, man. It is what it is. I mean, that's two catches. You don't get a push with the regular guys. You're going to see Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson is going to be out there no matter what throughout the regular season. He's going to be that guy. The pick is probably going to be on the other side, man. So we'll see, man. And as far as Detroit here, I mean, Tom Kennedy's got a whole bunch of receptions and targets to go, with those receptions there. So he's in play. Don't know, I think, Cephas, he should be making his debut today. So he's not up there. So we can't can't fall off into a lot of stuff here. I mean, like I said, Tom Kennedy, Cephas would be out there. He might take away from some of those targets there. I mean, I need to see, man. Some of these guys, Pimpleton, he's a guy that was on my radar. He had 5 or 6 targets in both games. 2.5 is not out of the realm of possibilities for him either, but I just gotta, we gotta see. So that just about sums it up, man. Not trying to, I just wanted to talk about all the receivers and few receivers that's in play. Haven't looked at DJ Chark. You know what I'm saying? These guys are going to take away from, guys like Kennedy and Pimpleton and stuff like that. So you get a DJ Chark out there at a 1.5 starting. What can I say, man? What can I say? But I need to find out more news, throughout the day. This is the second game, so I'll be looking for more news so I can have a more definite decision there. With that being said, guys, peace out. Peace.